Good morning. Hello again, everybody. 20th Facebook Live in like a couple of days. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Actually, in, 2 days, yes. It's Thursday, July 4th, 2019. Happy July 4th. Happy Independence Day in the U.S. Hey, hope some people can join me. Let me check my iPad, make sure I'm live. So, of course, there were lots of issues yesterday with Facebook. But my videos did end up posting like I thought they might. Deborah, hey. So, anyway, hopefully we're all going to be good today. I think it'll be fine, unless I have bad internet or something. But everything's been restarted and all that stuff. So, my name's Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been with Stampin' Up! Since 2001, so a long time. And the stuff you see in the video today, the product stuff, you can order in my online store. My online store is Jennifer's, so that's Jennifer and then add an S, .stampinup.net, or you can easier go to stamptherapist.com and there's a link to order there. So I see lots of people are on. Hello. So make sure you guys say hi, like type in hi as you come on so you can be entered into my drawing. So I'm going to do the whole video again, but I'm going to maybe attempt to shorten it a little bit. Good morning, Linda. Yay. Okay, so if you say hi today, thank you for sharing. If you share, there's a prize that you can be entered for as well. But if you say hi, so make a comment. Hey Kim, yay, you can see me. So far so good though. You will get a class packet mailed to you, and then hey Lisa, good morning Teresa, the PDF instructions sent out email or Facebook message to make 5 cards using the Vibrant Basis stamp set. So here's what the packet looks like. That's a thank you card. There is a gift in there, some faceted gems, and then all the stuff you need to make 5 cards. That's the prize today if you comment. Happy Independence Day, Linda. Here's the 5 cards it makes. You just stamp and assemble. Everything's been cut and embossed that we possibly could for you. So you just stamp and assemble. Hey Linda, thank you. That one, and these are the 5 new in colors, so it's awesome. Hey Marianne. Y'all make sure y'all type in hi so you can be entered to win the pack to make these 5 cards. And then what that class packet was, good morning Dorothy, was the one that I gave away to anyone who placed a $25 online order with the host code in May. So every month, place a $25 online order in my store. You will get, hey Candace, happy Independence Day. Good to see you. You will get a class packet mailed to you to make 4 cards. Normally it's 4. And they are it's a different set each month. This month it's the To a Wild Rose, and we're using the bundle, so there'll be dies as well. You can die cut out the flower and the leaves, and there's a really pretty, I forget what it's called, like label die, and other ones. Hey Aunt Linda, good morning. So that's the set. Thank you Chris, if you place a $25 or more online order this month in July 2019 with this host code, you will get a class packet to make 4 cards with To a Wild Rose, and you'll get a PDF tutorial emailed to you. In addition, if you do 50 or more, you get a free accessory, and this month only, if it's 50 or more, you also get 5 card samples that are pre-made sent with your packet. Okay, if y'all share the video today, you're entered to win the Beads and Baubles embossing folder, which we'll be using today on our make and takes. The card I'm going to stamp later. So you can be entered to win that if you share the video. It does help me if y'all share it. Get the word out there about, me and my Stampin' Up! Business. So I appreciate it, so I give stuff away. Okay. By the way, the drawings, I don't think I said this yesterday, but I usually am late on my drawings anyway, but they'll be even later because I will be leaving this weekend to go to Greece. A Greek Isles cruise with Stampin' Up. Very excited. Have a ton of stuff to do. That's why I wanted Facebook Live to work yesterday. But that's okay. I'm going to be able to get it done. And that's a big thanks to Landa, because she did so much stuff for me, including making my card swaps. And Karen Bray, don't want to leave you out. She stamped some of them too. And then Landa stamped and assembled. She did so much work. Anyway, Greek Isles cruise next week. Thank you, Linda. I will. Okay, so classes real quick. I'm going to go over it a little faster than yesterday since this has already been recorded once, this part. July 19th, all day. Anyone can come here in Midlothian. 4 classes to choose from. You can take 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then one of them you can buy to go if you're not local. So card and scrapbook, $15, free with a minimum $20 order. That's each class separate. Card is 4 cards. These are the 4 cards we made in that class last month. I'm showing them a little quicker. I held them a little longer on the first video. But, of course, I think they're super cute. This one has, that's a cool die with the magnolia stuff. And so those are that was the card class. Of course, we'll be making different cards this month. And scrapbook, what we always make 3 12 by 12 pages. So you'll either make the matching one the following month or the previous month. So this month we did our Happy July 4th, everybody, pages. So we have our USA with the hot air balloons. Super cute. And there is page 2. What does it say there? Oh, celebrate. And it's got the definition of celebrate. Good morning, Michelle. Happy 4th, Terry. And then we made page 1 of this summer page, Summer Forever. And then this month in July, when you come, you'll make page 2, this one, as well as 2 more pages, which are not decided yet. So that's those 2 classes on July 19th, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. There's no Saturday this month. Then there's Stamp-A-Stack, 20 cards for $30. 20 cards. So you make 5 each of 4 designs. So these are the Stamp-A-Stacks from last month. Really pretty new set there. Inspiring Iris. This is one of my favorite new sets. Beautiful Friendship. Thank you, Linda. This was just a nice, cute, elegant card that could be for wedding, or there were lots of greeting choices. And then, of course, the new Daisy, which is so cute. Okay, so that's Stamp-A-Stack. This month, the themes are thank you, Christmas, you can never start too early, a masculine card, and then one other means I haven't decided yet. And August, just FYI, so that's July. August is when we're starting all Christmas Stamp-A-Stacks. So you will make 4 designs, 5 of each, 20 Christmas cards, August, September, October, and November. And every month there'll be different designs. So if you come to all 4 of those, you will have 80 Christmas cards. By the end, you'll be set. And if you come this month, you can add 5 to that, so 85. Happy 4th, Carol. Glad you're watching. Okay, so sign up for the Stamp-A-Stack by Monday, July 15th. The other 2 classes, you can sign up closer to the deadline. Stamp-A-Stack, I need a little more time because it's more paper to cut. And then the last one is the sampler class that we have each month. So every month there's a sampler class just with a different theme. This is the one we made in June, which I personally love so much. Look at all that sparkle. I know you're seeing my lights too, but look at the people and the words and tree. It's all foil and embossed. So super sparkly. So that we made this one last month. And then this month we'll be using the Good Morning Magnolia stuff. Thank you for the hearts. So the sampler class is only $28 and it includes $20 in merchandise. So it's a great deal. You pay $28, you get $20 in merchandise and all the supplies cut and ready to make your sampler. If you come to the live class, you complete it there. If you take it to go, you stamp and assemble at home. And it's $35 if you need shipping. So, and if you only want to buy the tutorials, so any product stuff you buy from me, of course, is US only, But if you want the tutorials for this, that is, anyone can buy that in any country, and that's $15 for the tutorials for the sampler. Okay. And sign up for the sampler class live or to go by Monday, July 15th as well. Other upcoming events, ribbon and paper shares. Again, I already talked about all this the first time, so I'm going to go a little quicker. Designer paper share is at least one 6x12 sheet of every new designer paper. So I'm doing 6 inches tall, that's half a sheet, by 12 long, instead of 2 6x6s. So you're getting the same amount as you see in other shares, but I'm not cutting it in half so that you can use it more better. No, so that you can, it can be more useful to you. So that's at least 135 sheets of paper for a fraction of the cost of what you would pay to buy all those packs full, like $147 to buy them all. But it costs you $45. And then adds $7 if you need shipping. I'm giving a bonus 1 random sheet of the Noble Peacock foil paper if you purchase that share. 6x12 sheet on that. Okay, then the ribbon share, you get 29 yards of all the new ribbons at a fraction of the cost, like we said. It's $32 plus $7 for shipping. The bonus is 2 yards of the Night of Navy and Sahara Sand Baker's Twine. And if you order both, you only pay shipping one time. So if you order both, you only pay the $7 shipping, and I'll mail it all together. The deadline to sign up and pay is July 17th, and shares will be ready by July 27th. Then I have Stamping Bingo. I think that's where, because I drew a big line on my notes, I think that's where I had to end my video last time. So this hopefully is new. Stamping Bingo is Friday, July 26th. And by the way, all this stuff I'm talking about has sign-up links already. So they've already been emailed out in my newsletter, but I can re-email them to you if you need me to. So just let me know, because the newsletter is this long. That's why I do the news here, so you can just hear it instead of reading all that. But I'm not allowed to post the links to most of these on Facebook to sign up. So you would need to get that from me, or sign up for my email newsletters, or something like that. Okay, bingo is Friday, July 26th, 6:30 to 9:30. And we're going to play 6 games of bingo, hundreds of dollars in prizes from the new catalog. There is stamping, so your fee includes projects from the new catalog. It's $29, and it's probably about halfway full right now, so still time to sign up. Then there's the Retreat in a Box. So it's been a while since I've had one of these, but it's time again. So what that is it's all the stuff our live retreat people receive. So we have a retreat in August. It's always full because everybody re-signs up from the previous year. So we don't advertise it as an event you can attend, but you can take it to go. Hey everybody, I see y'all coming on. Make sure you say hi so you can get entered into the drawing. So the Retreat in a Box, I didn't even put the pricing on here because there's a lot of different prices depending on what you purchase, but you can contact me, and I believe I put that on my blog. I'll write a question here on blog. I think I have it all on the blog, but I have a link that takes you to everything. But Retreat in a Box includes a $50 goodie bag of Stampin' Up! Merchandise. All the paper cut. Hey Tony, happy July 4th. And Catherine, tardy again. You came in after what you missed yesterday, so it's fine. Goodie bag, gifts, make and takes, all cut, of course. Hey Shelly. I'm blanking out, but you get a bunch of stuff. It's totally worth it, and I believe it's $90 for the Retreat in a Box. Then there's 4 optional classes you can take. You can add them on, or you can even say, I just want to take this one class. Hey Kristen, UP of Michigan, awesome. So the 4 additional classes are, I don't have all the details here, it is all decided. Yay, Rhonda. I knew you would. And I'm blanking out. I think we're doing peacocks, Path of Petals with the new washi tape that's little flower petals, and a couple more optional classes. Those are all $25 each, and they all include $20 in product. Hi, Terry. Oh, I said, no, Terry, you're Michigan and Pennsylvania. Terry's Pennsylvania. Hi, Terry. And hey, Rhonda. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so the sign-up deadline for Retreat in a Box is July 29th, and your stuff gets mailed by August 13th. So again, contact me for the details or the links. And it all went out in my email, by the way. Okay, stamping cruise. I'm still telling y'all, you can still go on the stamping cruise. Hi, Tammy. Don't miss on this opportunity to save money to save money. Okay, the group rate is over, but it's still cheap because you can use, what are they called? Royal Caribbean specials. But you get to stamp on the high seas. You can go, we have lots of people going with their spouses, but the spouse is obviously not doing the stamping portion. People bring their family, children, other relatives, and only those who want to do the stamping portion, the crafting portion, do that. It includes like $150 in product, and it's going to be holiday themed as well as vacation themed, and it's a lot of fun. So the dates are October 6th through 13th, 2019. And like I said, you can still sign up for that. It's Liberty of the Seas out of Galveston, which is an awesome ship. It's awesome. Good morning, Lisa. Okay, the $1 Million Celebration. So I have details. It's August 24th, 11:30 to 2:30. It's come and go, but I wouldn't come at 2 o'clock or 2:30 because you won't have time to stamp. So I would probably get there, I think I said at least by 1:30 to be able to do the stamping and participate in everything. So there's going to be lunch. There's going to be tons of prizes. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. Lunch, tons of prizes, other surprises, stamping. It's free. So who can come? Everyone on my team, all of my downline. So if you're in my team, you can come. If you're not in my team, buy the starter kit. There's a special. And then if you have placed an order with me in the last 12 months, so 12 months from August backward. If you haven't, go to my website and place an order, and then you can come. Long distance customers can register as well. So the links have been out there. Thanks for sharing, Tammy. Next, I have dated and put registration links for the Holiday Extravaganza. It's a live event on Saturday, September 14th, 2019, Midlothian Civic Center. So it's been a while since I've been able to get a date to do one of these. But if you don't remember, we do at least 8 projects. We have 4 stamping demonstrations. There's a door prize. It's a lot of fun. There's lunch, optional card swap, and more. So it's $45 by September 8th. And then, again, you can join my email list if you want to be reminded of any of these things I just told you about. And you will get plenty of reminders. So Stampin' Up! Specials. We have a kit special. It's an awesome one, and if you've been thinking about getting the kit or you just want a lot of stuff from the new catalog, either reason is a perfect time to get the starter kit now. So you only pay $99 plus tax, shipping is free, and you choose $155 in any merchandise you want. It's a great deal. And there's no obligation, but with the no obligation, you will get a discount, a minimum 20% discount on everything you purchase from yourself through at least January 2019. So that is a great deal. Hey, Laura. I'm glad you just tuned in. Thank you. North Dakota, right? So it's a great deal. As demonstrators, we get perks besides our discount, and one of those perks is we get to see catalogs early and order from them early. So we get to see the holiday catalog July 23rd, and if you're on the incentive trip, you get it then. So I will get the holiday catalog next week. Then everybody else in the company gets to see it online July 23rd. And we all get to order from it August 1st with our discount and host benefits and all that stuff. We qualify for every Stampin' Up! Special that customers do. So, lots of perks besides being on my team, getting to be in our Facebook group, and all kinds of other stuff, training, all that. If you want to come check out my group, we have a meeting Friday, tomorrow, July 5th, here in Midlothian. Only 40 minutes of July 4th left here in South Australia. Awesome. So you're up late, Angela, but thank you for watching. Friday, July 5th, that's tomorrow at 6:30 here in Midlothian. So if you want to come check it out for free, let me know. We have a guest from Stampin' Up! Here at this meeting. And this time, that's not normal, but we have a guest from the company at our meeting this month. So contact me privately if you would like to attend that. Okay, bonus days, second Stampin' Up! Special. Bonus days are here. So this is the time to stock up on anything, buy all your new stuff. Again, if you're a demonstrator, we get this as well. So for every $50 anyone spends, you get a $5 coupon from Stampin' Up! To spend next month. So I always stock up during this time and rack up those coupons, and I get lots of free stuff next month. And of course, many of my customers take advantage as well. So make sure if you're putting in an order, you don't stop at 45, 46, 47. Bump it up to 50 because they don't add previous orders together. If you're at 95, bump it up to 100. You get the point. Of course, never do like $148 order, because if you go $2 more, you'll get host benefits as long as it's not part of a club or class or party. If you're just doing your own order, if you're close to 150, bump it up so you can get those host benefits. So any questions on that, let me know, but it's pretty simple. Spend 50, get a coupon. They just need a valid email on file for you to email you the coupon. I'm going to grab my water. Keep looking over at it. I'm very thirsty today. Very thirsty. I poured it on myself. Okay, I'm going to tell you real quick about Paper Pumpkin. That's Stampin' Up's monthly kit in the mail, craft kit in the mail, and it's $22 a month. This is the one from last month. It's always a surprise. They give us little hints, but it's a surprise. Like, we don't really know what it's going to be. The one from last month came with this super cute little plastic pouch. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a design at the bottom there. That little white, it's kind of nautical themed, or like coastal, whatever. And then I did make one of each card. They're super cute little bitty note cards. Thank you for sharing, Chris. And so I'm just showing these real quick. Of course, so each kit includes a full stamp set that's exclusive. The lighting is terrible today. A full stamp set. These are the envelopes. There's 2 different designs, I believe. Super cute. And I only made 4 cards. It makes all these cards. All these are the card bases. Exclusive stamp set that you can't buy anywhere else. Ink, so at least 1 Stampin' Spot, which we're going to use Stamparatus in our stamping today. And I love to collect these now for another reason, because they're great for the Stamparatus. So from my Paper Pumpkins, then I can save those ink spots to use on my Stamparatus, yes. So it's a great thing. So $22 a month, plus tax only to subscribe. Shipping is included. And then you get a surprise kit every month. The deadline to sign up is the 10th of each month. So if you sign up by July 10th, you'll get this month's kit. Now this month, they're doing something different. They are coordinating the one kit with 3 different suites in our annual catalog. So Woven Threads on page 13 and 14, Garden Lane on page 40 and 41, and Come Sail Away on page 144 and 145. So pretty cool. that means the stamp set that comes in the kit, you're going to be able to combine it with all those other suites, and it'll coordinate and match, and so gives you even more opportunities. Okay, so I am able to post the link to subscribe when on this video description. And if you don't want to subscribe, you can just go to my website, Jennifer's, that's with an S, .stampinup.net, and you can click on Paper Pumpkin and you can order prepaid. So only 1 month, only 3 months, and so on. Of course, get the 3 months so you can get $50 and get a $5 off coupon. The 10th is the deadline of every month to get that month's kit, and you can cancel your subscription anytime. Okay, as a reminder, when you place an online order with me in July 2019, $25 or more with this host code, you will receive a free class packet mailed to you. We're about to stamp, by the way. It's almost time. And you will stamp and assemble. It uses the 2A Wild Rose stamp set, which is a gorgeous stamp set. If you don't have it, you can just order it, and then you've met your $25 order. And if it's 50 or more, this month you'll receive a free full accessory plus 5 pre-made hand-stamped cards. So that's my special. Now, if you place an online order with me, hey Amy, good to see you. If you place an online order with me of 150 or more, don't put in the host code. I'll still give you all the stuff, and then Stampin' Up! Will give you host rewards. Okay, so we're going to start stamping. Don't forget to, as y'all come on, say hi so that I will later know to put you in my drawing to win prizes. So I always forget to say it, but the card I'm going to make today will also be sent with this prize for sharing. So whoever wins the sharing entry gets the Beads and Baubles embossing folder and the card we're making today. Whoever wins the drawing for commenting is going to win a class kit to make 5 cards using the new In Colors and Vibrant Bases. So that's prizes. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera down. Oh, real quick, I did forget to show a couple of cards I received in the mail lately. This one, which is from a Paper Pumpkin kit. Super cute. This was from Linda Brady for one of the prizes she won on Facebook Live. So thank you, Linda. Very cute card. I loved this kit because those succulents, so cute. And then I got this one from Oma, I believe. Let me make sure. Yes, it's from Oma, and it's just a Just Because card. So thank you, Oma. Oma's really good about not card hoarding. So don't forget, we're trying not to hoard our cards. Thank you, Catherine. And mail a card a week at least. You know, all of us probably, everybody watching probably has tons of cards sitting around in your, wherever your crafting is. And we want to get those out and brighten people's day. All right, let's get on the stamping. So I'm going to turn you down. And we are using today the Royal Peacock stamp set, which looks like this. It's super awesome. You're going to see. And then the coordinating dies, which let's see what they're called. Detailed Peacock. So these are the 2 dies I'm using today. The peacock one and a feather. And then there's the rest. You get 2 of this one that cuts out this flower image so you can cut multiples at one time. And then I haven't looked super close, but I believe these 2 are the same. So again, you can double up on your cutting. So those are the ones we're using today. Then I already mentioned we're using the Beads and Baubles embossing folder. It looks like this. So I will need that. And you'll see the rest when it's time to do that. So I'm going to pull in my supplies. I did post the measurements for these a couple of days ago. And they are your card base, which is a 5.5 by 8.5 Whisper White. The layering piece, which is 5 by 5. Let's start over. 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4 pretty peacock. Then I have Granny Apple Green, 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have a piece of Whisper White, and it really could be bigger than this, but if you want to, get it down exact, it's 2 3/4 by 5.5. And then I have a piece of Whisper White that is a 1/2 inch by 1 3/4. Okay, so those are the pieces I need for this card. And I'm looking at the card. Let me just do the big shot stuff first real quick. Well, no, I'm not going to do that because I have to stamp something first. So, first, real quick, I'm going to stamp my greeting. I'm going to pull in my foam mat, just the Stampin' Pierce mat, because it's photopolymer. And from the set, I have You Are Incredible. So I'm using Pretty Peacock on this one. And love this bundle, Catherine. Yes, thank you for sharing, Mary Jones. And hello. Rhonda, that's definitely a great step, is organizing it. That's perfect. Hey, Nora, good to see you. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this in the center of this cardstock. Hopefully, because I'm far away. Pretty close, and that looks good. Okay, so there's our greeting. Actually, is it? I think my eyes are just blurry today. Okay, so that's good. Then, real quick, I'm going to use Granny Apple Green, and I have my spot because I'm going to use that on the Stamparatus. I'm going to sponge Granny Apple Green on the edges. So Stampin' Spots, unless you get it in your paper pumpkin kit, or there's a couple you can purchase right now in our Experience Creativity brochure, which I told you guys about a while back. And they come in some of the kits we sell. Otherwise, we sell these with no ink in them, which is how this one came. And then I wrote Granny Apple Green on here myself. And then you just take your ink refill and fill it up. So that's how I made that one. Okay, so You Are Incredible is ready to go. Maybe I won't lose it if I set it right there. But we'll see. Now, we don't need this anymore because we're going to use the Stamparatus. Because it's awesome. Okay, so here's the Stamparatus. As a reminder, when you buy it, it comes with 2 plates. Comes with 2. I should have brought it over, but it comes with a black foam mat that goes right here for photopolymer stamps, and it comes with 2 magnets, which I've just covered in washi tape, and oh goodness, I'll let them snap together. You're not supposed to do that. I covered these, but the tape helps them not break, with washi tape and packing tape, just to make them less breakable when they stick together. And then if you make a little handle with tape, you can pick them up a lot easier. Okay, so that's what all it comes with. You can store the magnets. My goodness, today I'm not a good magnet person. You can store them right here. And let me show y'all how you use it. So first of all, we now sell the deluxe foam mat, and I know I showed this in another video, but I don't think we used it. I'm in love with it. It's thicker than our regular foam mat that comes with the Stamparatus. It's only $6. It has a plastic grid top, so you could, if you get ink on it, you can wipe it off. And again, it's a little thicker, so I haven't been having to use a shim underneath with my photopolymer stamps. By the way, if you're using red rubber, just take this away. This is the red rubber side. Photopolymer, add your foam. Okay, so what I did for this project is I grabbed a piece of white that was big enough to fit the peacock image. White cardstock. And then I placed this larger peacock image just down on the paper and centered it. Now, I did not think I was going to die cut it out, so I centered it really well, but then I ended up die cutting it out. So centering is not a big deal. Just make sure this is on the paper. Then you close your plate and pick up the stamp. Then, so I stamped it in, we're going to do it in Pretty Peacock. And then I placed this stamp, which is the detail, which I believe you can see here on the video, yes, on top of the stamped image. Picked it up, tested it. It was a little bit off, so I took it off, readjusted it, and it worked. Sometimes I have to do that step like 5 times to get it perfectly aligned. So that's why I'm not doing it for the video, because I might mess up, but that's how you do that. Now, if you have more steps, flip this plate around. You can do up to 2 more images minimum with the other sides of your plates. If you have red rubber, you can pull this foam off and use that as well on your same card. The Stamparatus is extremely versatile, and then you can buy extra plates so you can have more and more and more images on one project, as well as you can move let me put it back. Anyway, you can move the plate down on every hinge, and so you can space things out both directions on your paper. So it's awesome. Also, it's open on this side, so you can put any size paper in there. Okay, so it really doesn't matter which image you stamp first on Stamparatus. So I'm gonna do it backwards just so you can believe me. So this is Granny Apple Green. And yeah, when you have the Stamparatus set up how you want it, it does not matter which image gets stamped first, just as long as they all end up getting stamped. I probably went crazy with that inking. That wasn't necessarily necessary. And then you just press and you pick it up. I pick it up kind of slowly with photopolymer because it's sticky, so it will stick to the paper. And I saw a spot that wasn't inked very well, so I just re-inked it. Much better. Now we're going to do the top, so I need to slide this down a little bit so I can ink it. And I didn't have time to make a Pretty Peacock Stampin' Spot. I already had this made, so I'm using the big pad. You can use the big pads. They're just easier to get ink everywhere if you do that. Move this down so you can see. But just ink up the entire image. The only issue I had yesterday, or the day before when I made this, was I was missing the head when I was inking it, so just make sure you actually put the ink pad as far as it needs to go. So then close that down. With this particular stamp, I could see the ink transferring really well, which is always nice. It helps you know if you've inked it well. So I'm going to do it again. I missed a spot, obviously, but also I found that doing this one twice gave me a really nice dark image. Check out these comments over here. Thanks, Linda. Yes, I'm glad it's working too. Of course, it turned out that it was like a totally universal thing. Like everybody was having trouble. Okay, look how awesome. So that's it for this one. Now, you can go ahead and color in the peacock. You can do all kinds of stuff. But I actually colored mine for this card and it was too much. It didn't look good, so I'm leaving it just like this. But a lot of the samples online, they have colored their peacock. So I just have a piece of scratch paper. Never close both plates at one time. You'll probably break the top plate or break your, misshape your plastic pieces here. So I always just take it off and set it on top like that. Mary Ann, I agree. Well, I was with the Stamparatus, Mary Ann, it wasn't that I wasn't going to get it. It was that I don't need that. I'm going to buy it, but I don't need it because I know how to stamp. And now I love it. And I feel like there's certain stamps that I couldn't stamp without it. So it's kind of funny. Okay, so now let me grab the Big Shot. our dies should work with any die cutting machine. You can just shim, excuse me, shims if you need to. Well, let me do this first. I'm just going to die cut this out. So our new dies that Stampin' Up! Has their own manufacturer for are made to hug the image much more closely and perfectly, which for me makes die cutting much easier. But disclaimer, again, I'm upside down. I'm at a weird angle away from this, so if it looks bad, that's why. But they're so much easier to align than our old dies, in my opinion, because the old ones had the white space all the way around, and that would make it so if you didn't have the die evenly spaced, it was weird. So there's my peacock. And y'all saw how fast that came out. Like, these are high quality dies. Then on the card, you remember these two mats. This one is going to be covered up, so I'm going to die cut that, that feather right from this piece here. Almost had a panic that I was using the wrong piece. And so you see how, again, how well it die cuts. It's awesome. And then this one is very detailed, so pull it out gently, and then I will need to grab a toothpick and finish poking out the pieces. It's harder to do it when you can't bring it up to your face. Oh yeah, right here. A little spot. There we go. Release. Okay, so I'm still going to use this on my card. And then I'm just going to remove the die cutting plates, all of them all together. Bring in my embossing stuff and grab this beads and baubles folder. And you always want to pay attention with these 6x6 folders to the direction the image is going to go on your card. So we want it to go up and down. So I'm going to place it this way. And then this one is thin, so it gets sandwiched between the two cutting pads for the big shot. And run it through. That took more muscle than I was expecting. And it's a really cute die. So it's called Beads and Baubles, but it coordinates with the peacock stuff. And I've used it as rain also. So very versatile. And it was one that I didn't really think I wanted at first. I was like, what am I going to do with that? Then I ordered them all, of course. So let's bring all our pieces back in. Oh, am I grading? Let me poke these out real quick. I like to use a toothpick. I know you can use a piercing tool or like your take your pick tool with the pointy thing, but I always end up stabbing myself. So I use those tools for other stuff, but I use a toothpick for this. It's much less dangerous for me. So toothpick it is. Let me see. The Stamparatus is really cool. Yes, Nora, I agree. Thank you, Linda. Tammy, I know. It's a really awesome stamp set. Thank you, Catherine. I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Hey, Sherry. Good to see you. Catherine, my big shot looks well loved. That is true. That is super true. And what else? Hey, Betty. Happy Independence Day to you. Okay, so this is the card base that I talked about in the beginning. Of course, we're going to fold it in half with the bone folder. And you want to, or what I recommend my class attendees do is stamp the back with handmade, made with love, something like that, and then sign their name so that everybody knows who made it. So that would be a step you would do at home. And then for this card, the first thing I'm gonna do, this one is a little, it has some like do it in the right order stuff. So I'm gonna grab my silicone craft sheet and add adhesive to the back of the feather. as a reminder, this is how I glue anything that's tiny and skinny. But I don't cover it with adhesive because it's going to basically look terrible. I just hit the edges and I hit any wide parts. So I'm really barely putting any adhesive on here. I just don't like to mess with liquid glues personally, and I think this works fine. So that's that one. And then this is going to be positioned so that I'm going to hide this part right under the body of the peacock. So the peacock doesn't have to be exact right now. I mean, it does, but I'm not attaching it yet. So that's where I want the feather. Hopefully that makes sense. I just thought that looked weird, so cover that up, right? But before I can attach this, I'm going to add some ribbon. This is our reversible, oh, I barely have any of this left. Anyway, it's the reversible Old Olive Pretty Peacock ribbon. So it's shiny, it's super pretty. This is the Old Olive side, and that's the side I want to show on this card. So I'm going to bring it around, give myself enough to work with because it's a bow, not a knot. I'm going to turn the project upside down for me so that when I tie the bow, it'll kind of be right side up on the project. Grab my reverse tweezers. We don't sell those. They're in like the beading aisle of the craft store where you make jewelry. But they are very useful for tying knots and bows. Okay, so see how I did that? Made the plus sign. One hand's holding it, my other hand is going to pinch with the tweezers. And now I'm going to tie the bow. So I'm just going to make sure, I normally don't twist when I do bows, but I'm going to twist that around so that the green part comes out on top. Pull it really tight, and then that looks ugly, but you just fix it. And always you would have to adjust your bows, or if you're me, you do. Let's see. And that's it. Just fix the bow. Fix the, make the loops even, all that stuff. And then trim it off your roll. So I didn't have a lot of ribbon there, but I didn't use too much. And this is all curled up, but my first card that I made did the same thing. So don't worry, it's gonna flatten out when we attach it to our project. I'll bring that up a little. Oh, that's the top. So you can see that. Now, before I attach this down, I wanna make sure the ribbon is where I want it. I think I want it a little lower. Yeah, like that. Make it straight. Okay, so now I'm ready to attach this to the Pretty Peacock cardstock. Okay, so snail adhesive. Align it. Kind of make those four sides even. This is going to go on the Whisper White card base. FYI, Stampin' Up's white paper is the best quality on the market. Of course, all our paper is, but this white for stamping on, it's like perfect. Okay, attach that, same border. Then our peacock, we're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. So I think I've mentioned in a few videos that I'm into cutting them in half now. I didn't used to do this, but I figure why not save a little money. They're cheap anyway. You get over 300 for $4, but I can buy more stamps. So, there's lots of bundles I want right now. Okay. Then make sure you hide that little tail, I guess, of the feather. There's that part. Then these are the Noble Peacock rhinestones. Check them out. How awesome is that? Very awesome, I agree. I'm going to use my take your pick tool and add this size, the large green, right there on that spot of the feather. Look at these rhinestones, y'all. So cute. I know you want those if you don't have them already. And then last but not least, our greeting. And again, we can cut up a Stampin' Dimensional. I'm not going to put it all the way to the edges left and right because I know it's going to overlap this peacock a little bit. So it's going to go like right there. And there is our card for today. What do you think? Let me look at these comments. Hey, Kathy, out of town. Cindy, first time watching. Thank you. Thanks for sharing, Betty. Carolyn, thanks for showing. Very undecided. Yes. Thank you very much. I was a little bit undecided on the peacock too, because to be honest, it looked like too much trouble to me. But it's not, especially if you have the Stamparatus. But even if not, I would be curious to know, you guys who have played with it or who are really creative. Landa and I were not sure what this piece was for. I mean, I think it's just a flourish embellishment. But it's this size. It's not this part of the peacock here because it's much bigger. And they already have that. So, like, what are you going to do with that piece? That's what I'm curious about. And Landa was here, and I was like, what is this for? And we couldn't exactly figure it out. So, any ideas? It's not pictured in any of the samples that we noticed in the catalog. But this set has, you did it, so very proud of you. Here's to an exciting future full of new adventures. Congratulations on such an amazing accomplishment. And then, of course, you are incredible. So it's a great set. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me see if I finish saying hi. Terry, you're at Helen's. Awesome. Say hi to Helen, or hi, Helen. And I see some other people came on. I don't know if you've commented yet, so make sure you comment to be entered into my drawing. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Tina. Carol, Linda, thank you guys very much. Thank you, Laura, Nora, Linda. Oh, I'm glad I changed your mind, Tina. And thank you for sharing, Linda. Okay, I think I said hi to everybody. Hey, Trudy. I'm so glad we got through our Facebook Live today. Hey, Barbara. And that you guys were able to join. Is that Kim? Kim Finn, yes. Hey. I did forget to show you, because I didn't use this in the project. Oh, no. Okay. Something's tearing my table here, my paper table. Anyway, I didn't use this designer paper in the project, but I wanted to show you the foil, let me see what it's called, Noble Peacock Foil Designer Paper. And this will be part of the paper share. If you do that, you'll get a 6x12 sheet of each one. But look how shiny it is. It is white on the other side, so it's not double-sided, but it's super thick. So you can make boxes and stuff. It's very thick. Trudy, you'll watch the replay. Thank you. Hey, Debbie, just saw you jumped on. Thank you for sharing, Trudy. Thank you, Donna. Stamp for more tail feathers. Oh, okay. So, Linda, make us a sample and show us how to form that. Hey, Barbara. Let's see. Use that piece on the corner of a sentiment. Okay. Yes, it definitely could be something like that. I'm just personally not good at incorporating things like that, but yes, I can see it like a flourishy kind of thing. Thanks for sharing, Kim. Okay, so there's that paper. Anyway, I think y'all saw it enough. It's super pretty. This one, even to me, can go Christmassy, right? So maybe think about that for your Christmas cards. All right, so I hope you guys have a great day. Comb or crow for the peacock? Maybe, but it does already have this piece. It's part of the stamp, so that's why we were confused. And the other one is a lot larger. I don't know if you see that. It's a lot larger than the actual peacock, so who knows? Maybe it's just for decoration, basically. There's the card again that we made. I hope y'all like it. Hope you have a great month. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll be out of town next week, so if you try to contact me, I will have internet, so probably I'll be fine, but just in case, or if I'm slow to get back, you'll know why. And I hope y'all have a great day today. Maybe some of you are off work, or you get to go to a picnic or something like that. I get to pack, which is, I'm glad, and run errands. So I hope some stores are not closed today. But anyway, that's another story. Thank you, Barbara, and thanks, happy 4th, Kim. Thank you for sharing, Mary. Thank y'all for the hearts. I love it. Have a great one, and I'm going to see y'all next time. I'm not sure when I'm going live next before, if I do before August, but I will see y'all next time. Thank you.